This man Baichiro stole the ball from Nagi when he tried passing it to Reo and says you failed as an egoist. Straight cooked this man's entire team, knocked him out of Blue Lock, and sent Nagi to go work a 9 to 5 at McDonald's with Naruhaya. The leaks of chapter 298 for Blue Lock recently came out, which had people on TikTok and Twitter react like the second tower just got hit, as they just saw the next biggest downfall since the Gojo versus Sukuna fight. So you already know I had to make a video about this shit. And before the recent chapters dropped, motherfuckers were for real predicting that Nagi was going to score a hat trick against Bachira's team. Now they looking stupid as shit, cause this fraud didn't even score a single goal and had Chigiri and Reo carrying the weight of their sorry ass team. We proceeded to see what is essentially the second protagonist of the series fold under pressure at the goal box, as this man Baichiro stole the ball from Nagi when he tried passing it to Reo and says you failed as an egoist. Straight cooked this man's entire team, knocked him out of Blue Lock, and sent Nagi to go work a 9 to 5 at McDonald's with Naruhaya. Like, dog, how do you have a whole spin-off manga and movie of yourself, but you can't even have more goals than this sorry-ass motherfucker, and a man who can barely see what the fuck he's doing half the time? This man is practically blind, bro. Oh my god, this motherfucker Nagi sorry as shit. Since Nagi's super goal against Isagi, which motherfuckers were dubbing goal of the century, straight glazing this shit, Nagi failed to find anything to reproduce these world-class goals. And after that game against Bastard Muchin, all three of these motherfuckers told him, you ain't shit, and had Nagi dropping a whole Tony style stat line for the rest of the arc, doing straight cardio for 90 minutes. I don't think y'all understand how big this downfall really is. Nagi's value dropped so far in the NEL that both Kiora and Nanase somehow managed to qualify for a spot on the Japan U20 team over him. I just know Kiora had to be fucking happy as shit when he saw Nagi's bum ass got cut from the team after their whole 4v4 match in the second arc of Blue Lock. Motherfucker was probably praying for this man's downfall the entire time. And I guess Kiora being one of the last people qualifying makes sense, since his whole character revolves around being the borderline or something like that. But at the same time, he literally had 1 assist and played only 1 game for Bastard. So something ain't right, bro. However, you're telling me this jolly ass looking motherfucker who did almost nothing to support Rin and never had a panel showing a direct assist to Rin made the cut? Matter of fact, how in the hell did Shido get placed higher than Baro's ass when Baro scored more goals than him and had more playing time? Motherfuckers bidding on Baro for real says I smell fake stats. A hat trick? The fuck out of here. Also, the manga for real wanna blue ball the audience, making us think that Nagi barely made it, but nope. This doughy looking ass motherfucker was the one who robbed Nagi of his spot on the team. Actually, fucking disgusting. Like, dog, the downfall of white-haired anime characters gotta be studied. And this chapter completely invalidates this video I made about Nagi about 2 years ago. If there is anything about this chapter I can celebrate, it's the fact that Tokimitsu is locking on. I could not stand this brolic pussy ass of a character. Like, bro, what did he do that was useful after the second arc? Can't think of anything? Exactly. Because motherfucker didn't do anything. If I was praying for anybody's downfall, it would be for this motherfucker and Tokimitsu. I'm sorry. That motherfucker just had to go, bruh. Anyway, since Nagi is getting cut from the team, what does this mean for the future of his character? I know I joked that bro was gonna work a 9 to 5 and all that bullshit, but I seriously doubt that the author is going to kick him away completely from the story. I mean, this fall off is literally parallel to what happened to Isagi in the beginning of the story when he decided to pass instead of shoot. And y'all have to remember, Nagi just started his soccer journey for the first time that year. So this is a necessary humbling and a lesson for him to learn. He probably gonna go on his Ashton Hall journey or something after being eliminated, straight dunking his head in ice water every morning at 3:50 a.m. He can't rely on others anymore and has to get better on his own and find his ego of death again. Also, since Nagi has his own spin-off manga and word on the street is that Nagi is the author's favorite character, they can probably pull some strings to the story for plot toxic to bring Nagi back into Blue Lock, such as Chigiri getting injured again, or Yukimiya just going completely blind, opening up a position for Nagi to come back again. But at the same time, I'm a fan of Nagi, and I'm probably just coping. Hopefully he can make a comeback, but right now, he is one hell of a fraud. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and a comment down below on what anime or manga you'd like me to make a video on next, and I'll see y'all in the next one. We out this, so.